to Wednesday's Slor Lesson, reading from Beasts of Olympus, Beastkeeper by Lucy Coates. So far in chapter 5 we've seen that Demon is starting to deal with his first hospital emergency. He's had a poor old lion come to him who's been treated terribly by Heracles, and so in this part of the chapter we're going to carry on seeing how Demon is coping with the situation. It will be a good idea to look through today's questions as I read through this part of the chapter so that you know what you're looking for when you're answering them. So without further ado, let's get into the next part of chapter 5. Demon looked around the shelves. There were dirty, unrolled bandages, half-empty bottles, spilled herbs, and a variety of blunt instruments that looked as if they'd been used as cutlery. Silenus wasn't great at doctoring, said Arnie, stating the obvious. Demon stared at the lion in despair. He hadn't a clue where to start with helping it. Arnie came over and headbutted him gently. I'd have a word with Hephaestus, it advised him. He's a god who cares enough to fix most things. Unlike most of the others, it muttered angrily. Demon sent a brief, bitter thought in Pan's direction. He'd really believed his father when he said he was going to come back. Pan could probably heal bald lions in his sleep if he wanted to, but he couldn't even be bothered to visit. At least the smith god kept his promises. I wish Heffy was my dad, he grumbled as he started to run. By the time Demon reached Hephaestus's mountain, he was panting like a boy who'd finished 4 marathons. He had to drink a whole glass of the revolting ambrosia before he could even speak. When he'd explained the problem, Hephaestus scratched his head. You need some of my magic bandages, I should think, he said. I keep them around in case any of the nymphs come in here and get burned. Happens sometimes when the forge is at full whack and I don't notice them standing there. The bandages should help soothe the lion, the god said, and then we can think about making him a new pelt. You can get the Caucasian eagle to nip over to Pandora's house on his way back from tearing old Prometheus's liver out and ask Epimetheus if he has any skin left over from making all those furry earth animals. Well, those names are a bit of a mouthful to read out, but that's all we're going to read of chapter 5 today. So fingers crossed Hephaestus is able to help Demon. Question 1 is to look at the paragraph beginning, Silenus wasn't great at doctoring. And it's asking you, why do you think the author said that Arnie was stating the obvious? So have a look at what I read before that paragraph, and that might give you an idea as to why the author said that. Question 2 is to look at the paragraph beginning by the time Demon reached Hephaestus's mountain. It's saying to find and copy the simile that the author has used here, and it's asking you why you think she has used this simile. Question 3 is saying to look at the final paragraph, and it's asking you to find and copy the word which means to help calm the pain of the lion's wounds. So which word means to help calm the pain of the lion's wounds there. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to send us your work on the Year 4 email address or your individual class email addresses, and I shall see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.